Found what we're looking for.
Hold up. Buddy, there you go.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. No, he's got.
They're nice. Little whitey.
Oh, I'm hooked up.
Yeah, he's swimming down. There he goes. When we started, we were the only boat. There's like 14 around us now.
Holy.
That's right. It's Lake Simcoe 2025. It's January 1st, and that means lake trout, whitefish are now open, and we can load up and go and target those. All right, a little bit about gear as I pack up here. I'm packing line, 6 pound, all you need. Whitefish are heavily pressured, and there could be upwards of, who knows, 30, 40, 50, 70 boats out on Kempenfelt. And you're gonna notice only probably a dozen of those boats actually catching fish. And the reason is those guys are running lighter lines, finesse presentations, and working their baits properly. So that there is minnows. I don't plan to use them, but if the fish are really shut down, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I think we got everything. Yeah. Alright, so some of the basics for whitefish. As you've seen, I was grabbing some 6 pound line. I go really light for these things. They don't have teeth. They don't fight real great. They just kind of do a oh no wiggle on the way up. Not only that, we're gonna be probably in anywhere from 70 to 120 feet of water. So these things are pretty deep. So I'm not gonna want to yank them up real super fast just because they will get barrel trauma. I'm gonna kind of take my time a little bit with them, allow them to burp, real minimal handling, and then dump them right back in. Good morning, buddy. Happy New Year's, dude. It's gonna be an annual tradition now, Sherry.
Afraid I won't be able to make it today.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You gotta take my boat, man.
You're joking, dude.
Yeah, my wife.
What? No, you're kidding, right?
No.
What? I don't want to take your boat.
Sherry wasn't kidding. Something had come up and he wasn't able to come with us for the day. But he said the boat was ready to go. Igor was here, I was here, so he just said, take it. And reluctantly, we did.
So we got the boat started. We're heading out. Weather's not the greatest, but let's hope the fishing is. This weather's kind of nasty. So we are in Kempenfelt Bay. Just got out here. Just drove around. I'm marking a big school of fish. We spot walked. I don't know if they're herring or whitefish mixed in there, but we're gonna drop down and see what they are right now. Today for a rod, I'm using the Tactical Fishing drop shot rod. This is a 7.2. It's I believe a medium or medium light. I'll have to check. But real good kind of parabolic bend on it. Keeps these whiteys pinned. And just an overall great rod. I use this rod for walleye, a lot of jigging. Whether I'm in 20 feet or today, which is 110, this is my go-to for jigging. I'm gonna start off with a vibrato and with a high hook, a minnow. Just go all out on the minnow baits, and then we'll try gobies and different things if they're not biting in that.
We tried jigging for a bit, but we couldn't see any fish. The fish we originally saw were gone, and there wasn't that many of them. So we decided to try moving around the bay. We would use the 2D as well as the live scope to look for fish off the side of the boat or directly underneath it. But unfortunately, we couldn't find fish anywhere.
We marked some kind of bait down there. It's not what we're looking for. Looking for some bigger marks. Right now I got the live scope down. Just driving around real slow. I'm looking 70 feet in front of us and right to the bottom. And just looking for those fish. I've got my game cranked up to 78%. I have the power gain maxed with high like noise reject. It takes a lot of the junk out of the water, but you can usually see those fish down 130, 150 feet that way. I should have pins. Okay, straight ahead.
After 20 minutes of scanning and checking pins, it was not looking good. I didn't even see anyone else even hook a whitefish.
I think we should almost go try my other spot.
I told Igor we need to try some of my other pins where whitefish stage. It'll even give us a better chance at lake trout. And
Do that. Do you want to pull that trolling motor? Let's go for a little bit of a run before she gets too rough.
I pulled up my pin on my Garmin and we headed off to the spot. I was hoping the fish would be there because I knew we'd be the only boat and we could likely have the entire school just to ourselves.
Throw that trolling motor down, this down, start looking around. I just saw fish.
As soon as we arrived, I dropped the live scope and we started marking fish.
Yeah, there's fish all over here. I think I just saw a bunch of fish, dude. Found what we're looking for. We're the only boat here. Gotta like having secret pins. All right, let's drop down, hook up. We should get a fish here relatively quick, I think. All around this area, just drop down. We'll get hooked up. Oh yeah. It was a guaranteed fish. I'd almost put like money on us. Yeah. I can see them on the bottom on the 2D too. See them on here. Yeah, buddy. Whitefish out here are huge.
I don't know when I'm
hooked up.
Oh, nice. Double header.
I doubled up.
Sorry.
Exxon Gooby. Yeah, I told you you'd have a chance for Lakers here.
I've never caught a Laker before.
Told you, buddy. There you go.
Oh, man.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yeah. She's ready to go.
I didn't even hit bottom.
It came flying in, but that was that fish that was zipping in, dude.
It was awesome. Thank you so much.
Don't worry. We're gonna smash a bunch more, and the best part is, we're the only ones here. Oh, here come the fish again. Get ready. I got one flying in for me right now. Yeah, he's all over it. And I'm just gonna keep rip jigging for him. Don't want to make it easy for him. I want an aggressive hit. I want him to fly in and go whack. Oh yeah, hooked up. Hooked up. Dude, this is sick. Like, as long as this weather holds off, we can just smash fish like this. You got fish, dude. Look, I can see them all over you. He's on you right now. Start, good, jig. Fast, no, like go, yeah, there. Now let it drop. Find your bottom. I'll show you how to hook this fish real quick. Okay, where's bottom? Okay, put your tip down. No, tip down. Okay, hold it there. Let it sink, hit bottom, don't reel. Okay, reel in. No, just don't move your tip, there. Okay, that's bottom. Reel one more, just one turn. Okay, there, now start ripping. Down, let it slack, yep. Okay, lift, yep, down. Go, even quicker when you lift. Like go, you wanna really get them to react. One of these is gonna hit it on the bottom, or you're gonna lift and it's just gonna be solid weight. You're gonna be like, boom. Yeah, promise you, even rip it quicker. They like it aggressive. Like I rip it, dude. Like I'm like, yeah, they're on us right now. They're circling around, trying to eat it. There's this boat coming over. If they ask me to tie anything, say no.
Uh-oh, we are spotted.
Even if I hook up, I'm not even gonna. Oh, I'm hooked up, but I'm not gonna reel it in. But it's not worth it for me to hatch it because they'll come right over it. All right, whatever. They saw you. Yeah, I just reel them in, it's fine.
The other boat definitely saw Igor hook up and they were flying over. So it is what it is. I guess we're gonna have to share the school with one other boat. So at this point, I just decided to reel my fish in as well.
We're gonna catch lots. There you go. There he goes. Number 7 already, let's go. There you go, dude. I'm hooked up. I'll get a video. Okay.
Every time I dropped or Igor dropped, we were hooked up. It was either a whitefish or a lake trout.
I don't care if I lose him. I don't get 100 today. He's gone. Igor's letting go his second Laker. She should be good to go. Beauty. Down she goes. I'm hooked up. 6-7 pound whitey. I'm good, dude. Nice little Lake Simcoe whitefish. Like when you rip, don't rip as high. Do like just like 2 feet. Like that. That's it. Because you'll sink down quicker and then rip again. That's like. All the boats are coming now.
We noticed when that first boat arrived, they watched us catch a bunch of fish, and they were on their cell phone. They were definitely calling their friends to come fish with them.
I'm hooked up. This feels like a lake, dude. Look at my rod. They're nice. Little whitey. Let them go. Another one.
Every whitefish we would release, we would make sure that they would swim down. We didn't want any of them floating up with barotrauma and possibly dying.
Let's double check him on the live scope. He's going down. There he goes. Perfect.
I wanted to see if I could get on video a whitefish flying up and smashing the vibrato. So I hooked on my Go Fish Cam, I hooked on my vibrato, and I sent it down 135 feet. While I was jigging the camera, I ended up getting a bite from a whitefish. I was so happy. I was like praying, please, please, please let the camera have caught that bite on video. Unfortunately, not only did the camera not catch the whitefish biting the vibrato, but it actually bumped into a rock, opened, and let water in. And the camera is actually ruined. Dope.
I don't even know if this thing recorded. Like the back, like, popped off with, like, pressure. Jesus.
While I was messing with my camera, I noticed the size of the whitefish Igor had hooked. It was massive.
Yeah? Oh yeah, it's huge. That's a big whitefish, dude. That's a mega. It's freaking thick, dude. Unfortunately, it's so bloated from coming so deep. And it took a while to get her in. She's toast.
We got asked by several boats how we were catching so many fish, and we explained vibratos and X-Zone stealth invaders. These guys were using the exact same baits, but I informed them that the cadence, you really had to rip jig these things.
Rip fast. They like aggression.
If you didn't rip them, the whitefish didn't want them.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's good. There, he's swimming down now. Perfect.
Around every 5 minutes, the school would circle around, and either Igor or myself would hook up, or both of us would.
Here comes the fish. Yeah. That's good. Oh, whoa. That's just hooked up. Plastics and vibrato. Vibrato and plastics. Both. Oh. Yeah. We've had probably like 20 double headers. There he goes. We started, we were the only boat. There's like 14 around us now. You know that spot we were at last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, out there.
Oh, nice.
Just.
I'll call you back. I'm going to try to talk around and going.
All right, man. Okay, talk to you later. Goodbye.
More and more boats were around us, and they were closing in. Some were with only, I would say, 15, 20 feet from us, trying to catch some whitefish. But it had nothing to do with location and everything to do with cadence and position of your bait in accordance to the bottom.
Yeah, perfect.
The whitefish were hitting the stealth invaders so hard, they'd often rip them right off the high hook. They'd just disintegrate them. Unfortunately, this last whitefish had extreme barotrauma. Even though we were reeling it in slow, it just had trapped gas in it, and it was really hard to release. The longer it experiences barotrauma, the less chance that this fish is going to survive.
Yeah.
Although this fish swam away, the way it swam away really worried me. He was kind of doing a twitching motion, and I think that the barotrauma had done some damage to him.
But it's not bad. I just launched just a tiffin, dude. He'll be fine, because at least you're sheltered. Oh, I'm hooked up. I just got hooked up while I'm talking to you, dude. Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here, hang on, man. Here, 1 sec.
Okay. All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Okay, bye.
The weather started to get really, really bad, and some of these whitefish were experiencing some extreme barotrauma. We didn't really want to fish this any longer.
We've caught 4 that were bleeding really bad or hooked bad and had bad barotrauma, so we got our limit. And I don't want to keep fishing because if I catch another one and it dies, I can't keep it because I've already got my limit, and then I got to let a fish just float away dead, and that's not cool. So we're gonna head in closer. We're gonna go try for some burbot and lake trout and see if we can get a couple fish in there, and hopefully it's a little calmer because it's about noon now and things are starting to really blow up out here.
This is going to be a wet and wild ride home.
Got probably 6 whitefish, and 2 or 3 lakers. Now we're gonna go for some burbot. And it's beautiful out here. You can't get better weather than this. It's gorgeous. Ooh, shit. Probably 20-minute run. So it's like we're basically back now. It gets, as soon as you get past this point, I'm telling you right now, it's nasty. I wouldn't go out there, I'm telling you.
After giving them some minnows, we decided just to call it a day.
All right, so Igor and I are back. We're just dropping off Sherry's boat. When we arrived this morning, Sherry ended up having a personal matter he had to attend to and he couldn't go. But instead of canceling on us, he just told us to take his boat. Which was really kind to him, really trusting. We are already here. Igor was here, so we're like, all right, let's take the boat and go. So thanks to Sherry. Unfortunately, he couldn't come and he missed a great day. Igor hit 2 lake trout, and between him and I, probably somewhere between 40 and 60 whitefish, and probably lost another 30 or so. We packed it in early just because of the wind. Like, it was just getting crazy out there. And standing up in the front of the boat fighting a whitefish, and one wave almost came over the trolling motor in the bow, and it's not my boat. If it was my boat, yeah, I'll stay out there and risk it. Not my boat. I don't want to get some waves in it. So I got fingers crossed. I put my underwater camera down. I was fishing it for an hour, and while it was down there, I got a bite from a fish. So I'm hoping I got that recorded on camera. But the problem is, when I brought the camera up, the back end just popped off from the pressure and it was full of water, so the camera might even be ruined. So we'll see. Hopefully that hopefully we got some good footage, and if we did, you guys already saw it. So all right, peace guys, on to the next one. And it's probably going to be on ice because this weekend's cold, and this is probably our only shot due to high winds on Lake Simcoe for the open water. So
go home and get some grub.
Yeah, time to eat, get warmed up. Peace.
I mentioned in the video about a couple of them that were twitching when they swam away and it didn't feel right. Last year we did the same thing, probably 47, 50 fish. The year before that, I think we were around 90. Previous years we've caught over 100 fish during the day because we're able to stay out longer. This trip we got 58, and that was from like basically 7:30 until noon. But here's the thing, guys, and I wasn't positive that we were doing a ton of damage to these fish. Last year we noticed there was some kind of broken blood vessels because Mitch took some home and he brought that up to me. So I did a test this year. Any of the fish that were hooked on the vibrato or bleeding, or like were caught in the net and there was a delay in releasing them, I was like, okay, I'm going to keep that fish because the likelihood of survival is not good anyways. I bled those fish right away, bled them right away, ripped the gills, threw them in the live well. And when I brought that fish home, I really wanted to open the body cavity and check to see what some of this damage was being done to these fish from coming up from those depths. And I hate to say it, that fish where I would expect a really white fillet, because of ripping the gills and bleeding that fish, it wasn't white. There was almost like purple spots, and upon further investigation, those were broken blood vessels. So I really do believe a lot of those fish that we're catching in those depths and bringing them up, despite reeling them in slow, despite them swimming away strong, are not surviving. So now that I've kind of confirmed that with that fish, cutting it open and looking, and I did too, and both were the same. Now that I've confirmed that, I probably won't fish whitefish opener, or if I do, I'm gonna catch my 2 and then I'm done. Like this will be the last video like that I just aired here. And you guys do what you want. You guys do what you want. You know, I'm not gonna get mad at you guys for doing stuff or lecture people, because, you know, for the last, what, 5 years, 7 years of open water fishing and deep water fishing whitefish and letting them go, I've probably killed 1,000 whitefish now, unfortunately. So it's kind of a really hard lesson to learn. And yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow. So just for myself, I won't be targeting the whitefish on opener like this anymore. So this will be the last video like that, just because I can't rightfully target those fish knowing that they have that high probability of dying. So take it for what you want, guys. That's what it is, and it's just my own research. Maybe it was just unlucky with those 2. I don't know, but everything I look at, everything pointing to that we're doing a lot of damage to those fish, and I don't think a lot are surviving. Even if they swim away, might be hours, might be a day, might be 2 days till it passes away. I'm not sure, but I really don't think their survival rate is great. So just thought I'd add this to that video. All right, guys, so keep it in the back of your mind, think about it, and you'll probably just see me Laker fishing next year for opener. All right, peace. See you guys later, and ice is coming this weekend. Let's go.